Hello, hello. Turn the camera on. 180 Shepherd. Yeah, so your character by default is named Shepherd. So, yes, sir. Alright, one second. I'm going to snack up real quick, and then we'll start up.
Shepard did everything right. More than we could have hoped for.
Commander Shepard uncovered the truth.
And still, it's not enough.
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack.
But they're sending him to fight Geth. Geth. We both know they're not the real threat. The Reapers are still out there.
And it's up to us to stop them.
The Council will never trust Cerberus. They'll never accept our help, even after everything humanity has accomplished. But Shepard, they'll follow him. He's a hero, a bloody icon. But he's just one man. If we lose Shepard, humanity might well follow.
Then see to it that we don't lose him.
Disengaging FTL drives. Emission sinks active. Board is green. We are running silent.
We're wasting our time. 4 days searching up and down this sector, and we haven't found any sign of Geth activity.
3 ships went missing here in the past month. Something happened to them.
My money's on slavers. The Terminus system is crawling with them.
Picking up something on the long-range scanner. Unidentified vessel. Looks like a cruiser.
Doesn't match any known signatures.
Cruiser is changing course. Now on intercept trajectory.
Can't be. Stealth systems are engaged. There's no way a Geth ship could possibly...
It's not the Geth. Brace for evasive maneuvers!
Presley!
Kinetic barriers down. Multiple hull breaches. Weapons offline. Somebody get that fire out.
Distress beacon is ready for launch. Will the Alliance get here in time? The Alliance won't abandon us. We just need to hold on. Get everyone onto the escape shuttle. Joker's still in the cockpit. He won't abandon ship. I'm not leaving either. Get to the damn shuttle. I'll haul Joker's crippled ass out of here. Commander! Get the hell out of here.
I did not mean to be a dick.
Everybody in! Go! Go! Go!
Oh, damn. It's supposed to give me a recap.
Mayday! 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 This is SSV Normandy! We've suffered heavy damage from an unknown enemy! Come on, baby, hold together. Hold together.
When I played this the first time, I didn't really get too far into the story, so the first like maybe hour of the game I'm moderately familiar with, but not too much.
Come on, Joker. We have to get out of here.
No, I won't abandon the Normandy. I can still save her.
The Normandy's lost. Going down with the ship won't change that.
Yeah, okay. Help me up. They're coming around for another attack.
I got a Spartan laser. Oh, I forgot. So this guy's name is Joker. He has such fragile bones, like all of his bones break very easily.
Commander! Shepard!
Yeah. Rip hip 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 hip. Rip hip 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 hip. Bye bye. Bye bye, my created character. Mass Effect 2 trademark. Mass Effect Genesis is an interactive comic that summarizes the events of Mass Effect 1. Would you like? There we go. Okay, so now we'll just watch the review, get a recap on everything that happened in Mass Effect 1 and all the decisions that we made. And they'll just put it in a comic form to make it look like that's just always how the story's supposed to be. And I'll mute up and we'll just watch this because I need a refresh too. So, yeah.
Just another routine mission. Why do they always say that before a mission? Of course it's routine. You haven't done anything yet. It's everything that happens along the way. The choices you make, the paths you choose, that turn the routine into anything but. Of course, that's how it started. A routine mission, answering a distress call. And look where that got me. We were testing out the Normandy, Captain Anderson's new ship, when the distress call came in. An Alliance patrol on Eden Prime had been attacked. They'd seen something they couldn't explain. And whatever it was massive. I hit the ground with my lieutenant, Caden Olenko. A good kid, loyal, by the book.
Shout out
with
to
a talent
Caden. I
for
remember
biotics.
Caden. He's a
We
good.
came across the lone survivor of the patrol, Gunnery Chief
Fuck
Ashley
Ashley.
Williams.
She's
A
a racist.
soldier to the core.
Straight up.
Tough,
I'm not even kidding.
disciplined,
Racist.
ready to take on
She
whatever
hated
came her
anybody that
way.
wasn't human.
Ashley joined up with us and took us to the spot where she lost her squad. That's when we saw it. The ship. Like nothing I'd ever seen. It was massive, scorching the colony and everything around it as it blasted away. We followed the path of destruction to an artifact, a beacon left by a long-dead race called the Protheans. The colony had dug it up, and whoever attacked them had tried to take it. Chief Williams made the mistake of getting too close. It hit her with some type of energy. I grabbed her and threw her out of the way. That's when it hit me. Hard. Every muscle in my body went rigid. I couldn't move, could barely breathe. Everything went black. And then I saw something. A vision. Dream. A nightmare. By the time I woke up, we were halfway to the Citadel on our way to meet the Council. I was expected to explain what I'd seen. Anderson came along. So did Adina, our political representative on the Citadel. With those two heavyweights, it seemed reasonable we could persuade the Council that the ship we'd seen was a potential threat. As was the individual behind the attacks. The main suspect for the Eden Prime massacre was a Turian Spectre named Saren. He'd been seen by one of the survivors from the colony at Eden Prime, and there was some evidence to suggest that the ship was connected to Saren. But even Adina's pointed accusations weren't enough to convince the Council. They just couldn't believe one of their chosen elite Spectres could be guilty of something like that. They needed proof, which meant I needed proof. Fortunately, I wasn't alone in my search. Garrus, another Turian, wanted to help. A top agent for Citadel Security. Despite orders from his superiors that he shouldn't get involved, he told me he was suspicious of Saren, and he had some useful leads. More importantly, he was willing to share them. That led me to Rex, the biggest, nastiest-looking Krogan bounty hunter I'd ever seen. He turned out to be more than just a brute. It was his intel that led to a fugitive with incriminating evidence on Saren. The fugitive turned out to be an energetic little Quarian named Tally. A tech expert with a knack for hacking, she'd procured some information on Saren. Evidence that proved Saren was dirty. Tally's evidence proved that Saren was responsible for the massacre on Eden Prime, and that the immense warship we'd spotted was in fact Saren's flagship. But it went much further. Saren was trying to find a way to bring back a race of sentient machines from dark space. Machines allegedly responsible for cleansing the galaxy of all organic life. These Reapers were blamed for wiping out all life 50,000 years ago, including the Protheans, then disappearing back through the mass relays to dark space, leaving no trace they'd ever been. That explained why Saren was after the beacon, and it made some sense out of my visions. But not much else. We couldn't convince the Council that the Reapers were a threat, but they agreed Saren had to be stopped. They stripped him of his Spectre status and gave me the honor of becoming the first human Spectre. My first task? Bring down Saren. Anderson decided to stay behind, giving up his ship, the Normandy. He told me I would need it more than he would. He also pointed me in a direction. Liara, a Prothean expert, adept in biotics, and maybe most importantly, daughter of Benezia, Saren's top lieutenant. And like most Asari, as beautiful as she is intelligent, and born with a unique ability to meld with other species. Liara was able to help me decipher some of the vision the beacon had given me. Nothing concrete, but it gave me some clues. And a new appreciation for the Asari. Her technique for accessing my vision was unexpected, but not at all unpleasant. Ashley was a little concerned about the connection I shared with Liara. As commander, I knew either relationship had the potential to interfere with the mission. I decided discretion was the better part of valor, and kept my focus on our goal, finding Saren. Thanks to Liara's help, we had our next lead, Benezia. Saren had taken her to Novaria, where he'd enslaved a dangerous race of insect-like creatures, the Rachni. He ordered Benezia to use the same technique Liara had used on me to extract information from the Rachni Queen. The Queen's drones were everywhere, and they weren't happy. We had to fight through hundreds of them to get to Benezia. By the time we arrived, Saren was gone, with the information. I tried to reason with Benezia, but Saren had indoctrinated her. He had somehow acquired the ability to control people's actions and wills. Benezia wouldn't surrender, and Liara was forced to watch her mother die in her arms. And I was left with an angry, dangerous Rachni Queen to deal with. She claimed her drones would do no harm if I released her. But the Rachni had terrorized the galaxy before. I couldn't do it. I wouldn't doom an entire species for past sins. And the Queen was true to her word. She left and took her army of drones with her. With Saren's top lieutenant dead, he was quickly running out of time and places to hide. I tracked him down at his base on Vermeer, but we soon learned it was more than a base of operations. It was a breeding ground. Saren was breeding an army of Krogan. He'd found a cure for the genophage, a disease inflicted on the Krogan to prevent them from breeding and taking over the galaxy. But the Krogan Saren was breeding were slaves, mindless beasts that obeyed Saren's will. I had to destroy the base, and all its research. Rex disagreed. Violently. Rex wanted the genophage cure for his people. I tried to convince him to help me destroy it, that these Krogan weren't real. But he wouldn't back down. Fortunately, Rex is smarter than he looks. He realized this wasn't the way to help his people, and that Saren was the real threat. When we finally got to the center of the base, I realized just how close Saren was to completing his plan. He was already in communication with the Reapers. Sovereign, Saren's flagship we'd all assumed was just a ship, was a Reaper. It spoke to me, threatened me. I could feel the menace it had for every living thing. It wanted me dead. It wanted us all dead. And I knew it was capable of doing just that. What I couldn't understand was why Saren would help it. But there was no time to think about it. Sovereign knew where we were. We had to destroy the base and get the hell out. I split up my team in 2 squads, sending Ash with one and Caden with the other as a distraction. We had a nuke, and we planned to use it. Before we could detonate the bomb, Saren showed up. We fought. I stalled him to make time for my team. And in talking to him, I realized the truth. It wasn't Saren who was indoctrinating everyone. It was Sovereign. The Reaper. And Saren was in deeper than all of them. He tried to convince me he was still in control. Said he found a way to reduce the Reaper's influence, but he was kidding himself. Or believing the lies Sovereign was telling him. Before I could convince him to stop, he ran, leaving me just seconds to extract my squad mates. I tried, but I wasn't fast enough. I could only save one of them. Ash was a good friend, and a great soldier. But I had to choose.
And I chose for her to die. Because I ain't choosing a
Saren would
racist
slip
over
away from me.
Kanan.
I knew then, the next time we met,
I'll
one
stand
of us
on
would
that.
die.
Every
With
playthrough
my
I
team
do, I'll
mostly
kill her
intact,
again.
We chased Saren and his army to Ilos, a long-lost planet that had once belonged to the Protheans. As we prepared for what we knew would be a desperate fight, I spoke to my crew. We were just one ship, against Saren's growing army. I assured them all that despite the odds, we could defeat him. I'd never tell anyone, but I had my doubts. Leaving Ashley behind had hardened my resolve, but revealed a soft spot in my defenses. How many more friends and allies would I be willing to sacrifice in order to stop Saren? We arrived on Ilos, close behind Saren.
If they're racist, I'll
Once on the
sacrifice
planet,
them.
we discovered a Prothean databank that helped me put the final pieces of my vision together. The Reapers had come 50,000 years ago, and every 50,000 years before that.
There's no,
Each time purging the galaxy
no
of
doubt
life.
in my mind.
The Protheans had fought and died.
No
like every
moral
species
question to
before
it.
them. But a few survived long enough to leave a parting gift. The Protheans had discovered that the Citadel was the key to controlling the mass relays. By sabotaging the Citadel, they found a way to close the relays to dark space, slowing the Reaper's return, giving us the time we needed to find a solution to stop the Reapers once and for all. Saren knew this. He was leading his army to take control of the Citadel and re-establish the relays to dark space, bringing the waiting Reapers here to destroy us all. We followed him to the Citadel. It was intact, but heavily damaged. He had caught the Council fleets by surprise, and they were only now regrouping. And with Sovereign as his flagship, there was little hope the fleets could counterattack with enough strength to take back the Citadel. But Saren was done running, and I was done chasing him. As the Alliance and Citadel fleets battled Saren's army outside, I cornered the Turian bastard in the Citadel tower and confronted him. He died believing that the Reapers would save him. As I fought to regain control of the Citadel, the Council's flagship, the Destiny Ascension, fell under attack. Despite Saren's death, Sovereign and Saren's army continued to fight. The Council was aboard the Destiny Ascension, and they were requesting assistance. But I knew in order to help them, I would have to put our human Alliance fleet in jeopardy. The Council had to be saved. They represented the hearts and minds of the galactic community. Without them, the fleets would be in disarray. Even with the Citadel back in my control, Saren defeated, and the Normandy leading the combined galactic fleet, the battle against Sovereign, a single Reaper, was relentless. It took the combined fleets of humanity and the other races, but in the end, Sovereign fell. But the costs were immense. While humanity's efforts in the war earned us our first seat on the Council, it was a hollow victory. The Reapers were still out there. I knew the fight was far from over, but as the one who'd led the fight against Saren, I was given new responsibilities. The choice of humanity's first counselor was left for me to decide. On the one hand, Udina, the lifetime politician. Ruthless and ambitious, he would easily navigate the political landmines that would soon be put in front of him. The other choice, Captain Anderson, the career soldier. Tough but fair, but a friend, and someone I could trust. Both great leaders in their own right. Anderson didn't want the job, which was a sure sign he'd be perfect for it. No ambition to get in the way. The war was over. The threat had passed. In time, the Council would rebuild itself. The Citadel could be repaired. Even the pain of lost friends would fade. But none of that mattered if the Reapers were still out there. And if they were all as powerful as Sovereign, we had to find a way to stop them. I had to find a way. I gathered my crew, took my ship, and went in search of answers. Officially, the Council would only say I was assigned to cleanup duty, rooting out any remnants of Saren's army. Just another routine mission.
Alright, that was a recap of all my choices that I made in Mass Effect 1. And the cool thing about this trilogy is whatever decisions you make in the previous game affect directly how
Commander
things
Shepard
play
has
out
been recovered.
in
The
future
Lazarus
games.
Project will proceed as planned.
I'm gonna definitely have to adjust the audio settings because it's pretty loud. Oh my gosh, I look rough. Let's go ahead and change that up. Went to get some food. All good, all good. Man. We have so much better character creation now. Let me go ahead and give myself a little complexion. Whoa. Why is complexion like wrinkly? What's wrong with this one? Wrong with that. Draw. Let's go bald. Oh, that's sick. I like that. Oh. We're gonna put some designs in our hair. First off, we need to change the facial hair. Can I not get a full beard? This is 5 o'clock shadow right here. I want a full beard. That's as close as I can get to a full beard? That's crazy. Disrespectful. That's good enough, I guess. Alright, I think we're good. So, the reason why I stopped playing Mass Effect 2 on my first playthrough is because I chose a class that was mainly impossible for me to play because I couldn't unlock assault rifles. I was locked into only using a shotgun. So we're not going to do that again. I think it was this one that we chose. We're not doing that again. So we're going to just go with soldier. Kratos look. If I could choose a full beard, I would have went with Kratos look.
Outside stimuli, showing an awareness of his surroundings. Oh my God, Miranda, I think he's waking up.
Damn it, Wilson. He's not ready yet. Give him the sedative. Shepard, don't try to move. Just lie still. Try to stay calm.
Heart rate's still climbing. Brain activity is off the charts.
You want me to stay calm? Why are you looking like that?
The red zone. It's not.
No wonder his heart racing.
Another
Look at
dog.
that. Yeah.
Heart rate dropping. Stats falling back into normal range. That was too close. We almost lost him.
I told you your estimates were off. Run the numbers again.
Wake up, Commander. Shepard, do you hear me? Get out of that bed now. This facility is under attack. Shepard, your scars aren't healed, but I need you to get moving. This facility is under attack. There's a pistol in the locker on the other side of the room. Hurry!
Give me the blicky. I need the blicky.
Grab the pistol and armor from the locker. You don't have time to wait around, Shepard.
Okay,
Grab your
okay.
weapon and
I
armor.
just
Pistol
woke
doesn't have a
up.
thermal clip.
It's a med bay. We'll get you a clip from. Damn it! Those canisters by the door are going to blow. Get behind cover now. Keep your head down, Shepard. Shield yourself from the blast. Someone's hacking security trying to kill you. Look for a thermal clip for your pistol. Looks like they set up a barricade to try holding the mechs off. Look out! Keep moving.
sir.
We need to get to the shuttles.
How do I run? Okay, X.
Shepard, security mechs are closing in on your...
Boom. Y'all thought you had me. Boom.
Nice work, Shepard. Coast is clear.
Good, thank you. Yes, sir. Can I read any of these things? No? Okay. Holy shit.
Don't waste time. I can't keep the mechs distracted for long. More reinforcements heading... Here come the... mechs.
They've seen it.
Take the elevator down one floor.
Can I just jump?
Hurry! Get to the door! Run!
So just run through the fire? That's how fire works.
You're doing fine, Shepard. Head to the next room and I'll try to meet you. Shepard, read me. I've got mechs closing in on my position.
Force casualty.
Progress is slow, but subject shows signs of recovery. Major organs are again functional
That's how
and there are
fire
signs of
works.
rudimentary neurological activity. In an effort to accelerate the process, we've moved from simple organic reconstruction of the subject to biosynthetic fusion. Initial results show promise.
Okay.
Log update. The cost of this project is astronomical. Over 4 billion credits so far.
Damn.
Nobody seems to care that we've gone over budget. I don't know where the boss gets all his money. Maybe it's better not to know. I just wish he'd kick a little more in my direction once in a while.
Me? Yeah. Okay.
Log update. The cost of this project
we
is
already did that.
astronomical. Over 4 billion credits so far.
Oh, not the coffee!
Seems to care that we've gone
Not the coffee!
I don't know where the boss gets all his money. Maybe it's better not to know. I just wish he'd kick a little more in my direction once in a while.
Oh, well. Rip, hip, 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 hip. Rip, hip. That was overkill.
Log update. I can't figure Miranda out. As project director, she should be ecstatic at all the progress we've made. Bet she's still the same old Ice Queen. Maybe she's worried Shepard might become the new favorite. Or maybe she is just a pure cold-hearted bitch.
Alright, what we're gonna do... We're gonna mess with this audio real quick. Motion blur. Sure, I don't know. Gameplay. Alright, we already did that. Alright.
Gear up! Get over here. Shepard, what the hell? Target down! Target down! Stun him! Drop him! Drop him!
What was... Target down! Target down! Stun him! Drop him! Drop him! What are you doing here? I thought you were still in the work in progress.
Are you with Miranda?
Yeah, sorry. I forgot this is all new to you right now. I'm Jacob Taylor. I've been stationed here for...
Hostiles detected.
Damn it! Things must be worse than I thought if Miranda's got you running around. I'll fill you in, but we better get you to the shuttle first.
Get me to the shuttle then! We'll ask questions
It's your station, Jacob. I'll follow you.
First step, let's finish off these metal bastards. We're low on thermal
We'll ask
clips,
questions later.
but I'm a
We're getting
bionic.
shot at. Now's
Just
not
give
the
the order
time
when
for
you want me to hit 'em with the good
questionnaire. Use the force. Judging his bloodline.
Just give the order and I'll hit him with a biotic power. Target down! Ready to get the hell off this station?
Yep. Yes, it's a shooting game with a storyline to it. Ready to get off station? Still have some
Before we
questions.
go anywhere, I need some answers.
Yeah, you missed a superhero. It did a
Sure.
little
What do you wanna
recap
know?
of everything that happened in Mass Effect 1. What do you want to know?
When I first woke up, someone named Miranda was talking to me over the radio. We lost contact just before I ran into you.
Miranda Lawson is the station's ranking officer. She led the Lazarus team. It was her job to bring you back to life, no matter what. Should have guessed she'd try to save you. She's not about to give up on you now. You said you lost contact. Could you tell what was happening?
The lip animations in this are crazy. Could you tell what was happening?
There was some gunfire and an explosion right before I lost her.
She knows how to take care of herself. But I hope she's okay.
The last thing I remember is the Normandy blowing up. Did anyone else make it?
Just about everybody survived. A few servicemen from the lower decks didn't get out. Navigator Presley was killed by an explosion. But everyone else, including the non-alliance crew, the Asari, Liara, and the Quarian, they all made it out alive.
You know what any of them are doing now?
I don't know, Commander. It's been 2 years. They've moved on. Left the Alliance. Could be anywhere.
I forgot that was a thing.
They were my team. If they knew I was alive, they'd come back.
Maybe you can track them down after we get off the station. If we get off the station.
Alright, let's just ask. Attack on the station. Shepard's injury.
You said they spent 2 years rebuilding me? How bad were my injuries?
I'm no doctor, but it was bad. When I first saw you, you were nothing but meat and tubes. Anywhere else, they'd have put you in a coffin. But Project Lazarus was different. Cutting-edge technology.
What can you tell me about the project? Were there other test subjects?
Project Lazarus only had one subject. The whole point was to bring you back. Just you.
Damn.
And that was a challenge.
I was worth $4 billion?
All the top scientists. The best technology money could buy.
Do you know anything about this attack? Who's behind it? What they're after?
Damned if I know. I was getting ready for some shut-eye, then bam! Bunch of explosions. Next thing I know, every damn mech in the place starts shooting.
Everybody just started shooting.
It had to be an inside job. You'd need top security access to hack all the mechs.
What's the quickest way to those shuttles?
Depends where the mechs are thickest. It's probably best if we...
Check. Anyone on this frequency? Anybody still alive out there? Hello?
Wilson, this is Jacob. I'm here with Commander Shepard. Just took out a wave of mechs over in D-Wing.
Shepard's alive? How the hell?
Hey, this game came out in like 2012. We gotta give it some grace.
And head for the network control room.
Roger that, Wilson. Stay on this frequency.
Like, look at this. They consider this to be a beard. That's a sad beard. Look at this. That looks like my beard back in like 2016.
I think I remember a Wilson checking on me one time when I woke up.
I think I remember a Wilson checking on me one time when I woke up.
Answers directly to Miranda. Come on. Service tunnels are this way.
Service tunnels are this way.
Log update. The Lazarus project is about to enter the final phase.
Where'd he go?
It's taken nearly 2 years, but we did it. Commander Shepard is alive. This is the most amazing medical achievement in recorded history. Maybe now Miranda will finally show some appreciation for everything I've done.
Somebody wants Miranda's attention. Too late, buddy. I have Miranda's attention.
Activating.
Damn it, Wilson. This room is crawling with mechs.
The whole station is crawling with mechs. I'm doing the best I can.
Member offline.
Wilson, find us another route out of here. Preferably one that doesn't lead straight into an enemy squad.
Just keep moving toward the control room. Don't get pinned down. I'll see what I can do.
Bro.
Oh god. They found me. Help.
Wilson.
You don't even... I don't even know where you at, bro.
They're out of control.
Service
Up
room
those
B.
stairs, Shepard.
Oh god. I'm hit.
Shut up. I heard that you need help. Everybody getting shot at. You're not special.
Physical reconstruction of subject is complete, but we still need to evaluate all mental and neurological functions. Our orders were clear. Make Commander Shepard who he was before the explosion. The same mind, the same morals, the same personality. If we alter his identity in any way, if he's somehow not the man he used to be, the Lazarus Project will have failed. I refuse to let that happen.
Don't worry. I won't let you fail, Miranda. Not with that gat.
Shepard, down here!
What you want? I thought you said you got shot.
Bastards got me in the leg!
Them motherfuckers got like explosive bullets. Your leg will be gone, my friend.
You were there the first time I regained consciousness.
Yeah, that was me.
That was me.
We talk about this after we fix my leg.
Should be some Metagel in the first aid station on the wall. Hopefully there's enough to get him up and moving again.
Grab the Metagel from the first aid station on the wall.
Bro, Jacob already told me. Shut up. Why don't you put pressure on your wound? Select Unity. Okay.
Wilson's hurt.
Okay. So that's how I heal, is Unity?
Thanks, Shepard. Never thought you'd save my life.
Somebody remember
Guess
that,
that
because
makes
I'm not
us
going to
even
remember.
now, hmm? I thought maybe I could shut down the security mechs, but whoever did this fried the whole system. Completely irreversible.
We didn't
All
ask
out.
what you were doing. Why do you
All
even
out of
have security
gasoline.
mech clearance? You were in the bio wing.
Weren't you listening? I came here to try and fix this. Besides, I was shot. How do you explain that?
Nobody's questioning that you got shot. He asked, why were you in this room?
You're all strangers to me. Let's get someplace safe, then we'll sort out whose fault it is.
Right, Shepard. We need to find Miranda. We can't leave her behind.
Forget about Miranda. She was over in D-Wing. The mechs were all over that sector. There's no way she survived.
A bunch of mechs won't drop Miranda. She's alive.
Then where is she? Why haven't we heard from her? There are only two possible explanations. She's either dead, or she's a traitor.
Or option 3, she's shooting her way out of a situation. Look, if I'm getting shot at, I'm not taking a fucking phone call to let people know, hey, just so you know, I'm alive. I'm surrounded by robots right now, but I'm alive. Like, no, what?
Haven't known her long enough to trust her.
This project was Miranda's baby. She'd never sabotage it.
Okay, maybe she's not a traitor. But that doesn't change the facts. We're here, she's not. We need to save ourselves. The shuttle bay is only a few... We can overload the canisters to clear a path to the shuttles.
Mechs don't know when to quit.
Whoops.
That's it. Let's get out of here.
Okay, we took him down. But this is getting tense.
I don't see
Shepard,
how
if I
that-
tell you who we work for,
How did that?
will you trust me?
Whatever.
This really isn't the time, Jacob.
We won't make it if he's expecting a shot in the back.
If you want to piss off the boss, it's your ass, Jacob.
The Lazarus Project.
Yeah,
Program
Jacob,
that
it's
we
your
built.
ass, Jacob.
It's
You
funded
shouldn't
and
do that,
controlled by
Jacob.
Cerberus.
I'm just gonna keep on saying your name, Jacob. The program that we built was funded by Cerberus.
I wiped out my share of Cerberus projects when I was a Spectre. Back then, they were trying to kill me. Why the change of heart?
Those answers are way above my pay grade. But basically, things change. The Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Cerberus spent a fortune to bring you back. Look, I'd be suspicious too. But right now, we have to work together. I thought you deserved to know what's what. Once we're off the station, I'll take you to the elusive
Fair
man.
enough.
He'll explain everything. I promise.
Last
Well,
questions
if I
later.
won't get any more answers here, let's get moving.
It's not much farther to the shuttle bay.
Renegade. What'd I do that was... What'd I do that was evil? I don't think I made any evil decisions. Oh, maybe because I didn't vouch for Miranda. Is that considered evil?
Backup systems engaged.
Jeez.
Gravity's one mean mother, huh?
Got him. Okay. Well, if I gotta go that way, then I might as well go this way. Boom. What else?
Test subject has been recovered, but the damage is far worse than we initially feared. In addition to the expected burns and internal injuries from the explosion, subject has suffered significant cellular breakdown due to long-term exposure to vacuum and sub-zero temperatures. Despite the
So I was
extent
basically
of the
just
physical
mush.
trauma, Wilson assures me subject is salvageable. The Lazarus project will proceed as planned.
So I was just mushing cells, and they brought me back. Highlight individual nodes to find matching symbols. When you found 2 matching symbols, select them to complete. Okay. The fuck? Okay. There's one. And then this one. Where's the other one? It was behind my camera. I almost lost it. Among Us as task? Yeah. I'm gonna have to move my camera. One second. Because that cannot keep happening. And now I covered my ammo, but oh well. Oh well, we'll figure out a good camera placement. Actually, let's go ahead and move it now. Because I'm probably going to need to look at my ammo. So, boom, boom. There we go. There we go. Up here? Didn't we come from down there? Right? Yeah. Okay.
Come on, through here. We're almost at the... Miranda, but you were...
Dead?
What the hell are you doing?
Miranda G. Says shoot
My
first,
job.
ask questions later.
Wilson betrayed us all.
You should have taken him alive. See what he knew.
Too risky. I've put too much time and effort bringing you back to life to let you get killed now.
You really think Wilson's capable of that?
Not anymore.
Alright, Miranda. You got me. I'm in love with you.
Even if you're sure, did he deserve that welcome?
He sabotaged the security systems, killed my staff, and he would have killed us.
You sure about that, Miranda? We've known Wilson for years. What if you're wrong?
I'm never wrong. I thought you'd have learnt that by now, Jacob.
Okay, well, I don't like that about her. Nobody likes a know-it-all.
If you say so. What's our next step?
We get on the shuttle and go. My boss wants to speak to you.
You mean the elusive man? I know you work for Cerberus.
Ah, Jacob. I should have known your conscience would get the better of you.
Lying to the commander isn't the way to get him to join our
The
cause.
English accent.
Well, since we're getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you
Or
want to
no,
ask
that's-
before we go, Commander?
No, that's an Aussie. That's an Aussie accent. I love an Aussie accent.
Where are we going?
Another Cerberus facility. The elusive man is waiting for you there.
This girl's already annoying. I think she's cute.
I'm not sure I trust you.
This is the only shuttle off the station. You want to stay and rot with the mechs? Be my guest.
I like that. That's my toxic trait, though. I like a woman with a little bit of attitude.
You're the Lazarus Project's director, aren't you?
That's right. I put 2 years
Hey,
of my life into this
sorry.
project. Into
That's-
you.
I like it.
What does Cerberus want from me?
Maybe you should ask the elusive man when you meet him. He
Catch
poured
me an
virtually
AK.
unlimited
I'll keep
resources
saying
into
the same
Lazarus.
thing.
Obviously,
I
he
like
has
a
some
woman
kind of
with some
plan for you.
attitude.
I've had enough of this station to
To
last
me, that's a
lifetime.
form of personality,
Or
and I
two,
like
in
I
your
like
case.
a woman with some personality
on.
to her, some personality to her, and some confidence. If a chick is just always like, yes, yes, anything you want, yes, yes, I find that so annoying.
Before you meet with the elusive man, we need to ask a few questions to evaluate your condition.
Come on, Miranda, more tests? Shepard took down those mechs without any trouble. That has to be good enough.
It's been 2 years since the attack. The elusive man needs to know that Shepard's personality and memories are intact. Ask the questions.
Did you say 2 years? I've been gone that long?
You already know that.
2 years and 12 days. And you were on an operating table for most of it.
The sooner we start, the sooner we can be done. Start with personal history.
Okay. Records show you grew up on Earth. Tough environment, no parents. You enlisted and led troops during some heavy fighting, most notably on Torfin. Do you remember taking on some Batarian slavers?
Most of my squad died in that fighting. They called me the Butcher of Torfin. I wish there'd been another way.
You got the job done. That's all that matters. Satisfied, Miranda?
Almost. Let's try something more recent. Vermeer, where you destroyed Saren's cloning facility. You had to leave one of your squad behind to die in the blast.
Yeah, fuck that
Gunnery
bitch.
Chief Ashley Williams was killed in action. It was your call. Why did you leave her behind?
Cause she was a bitch. Alright, I guess we'll be a nice guy.
I left a friend to die that day, and I didn't do it casually. But I had to save as many people as I could. Ash gave her life for the rest of the team. Without her, I couldn't have stopped Saren. She died a hero.
I understand, Commander. And I wasn't judging your decision. Everybody at Cerberus knows that cloning facility had to be destroyed.
There are other tests we really should run.
Come on, Miranda. Enough with the quizzes. The memories are there, and I can vouch for Shepard's combat skills personally.
I suppose you're right. We'll have to hope the elusive man accepts our little field test as evidence enough. The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room. The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room.
Okay, I heard you. I heard you.
I wouldn't keep the elusive man waiting.
Oh my gosh. That's such a... Ugh. There's cool, like, discrete names, and then there's uncool discrete names. The elusive man is just way too, like, it's way too specific. Like, you're already, like, a mysterious figure. You don't need to name yourself the Elusive Man to make yourself even more mysterious.
The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room.
Alright, cool. Awesome. Thanks. I'm glad they paid that voice actress just to say one line. This man always smoking a cigarette, I guess.
Elusive man. I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
A necessary precaution. Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
And what exactly is it that you and I know?
That our place in the universe is more fragile than we'd like to think. That one man, one very specific man, might be all that stands between humanity and the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Is he a cyborg or something? Because his eyes are just...
How are you feeling?
Not really normal. How are you feeling? Cig without smoke. There's smoke. Look at his hand. He got some smoke coming out.
Cut to the chase. What are the Reapers doing that made you decide to bring me back?
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack. While you've been sleeping, entire colonies have been disappearing.
I was dead, my guy.
We believe it's someone working for the Reapers, just as Saren and Geth aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
While you were dead, we were doing work. Why? It's your fault because you were dead so long. You chose to be dead. Alright. You bested them all. That's just one reason. A lot of convincing. Start.
Fighting a war doesn't seem like Cerberus. Why are you involved?
We're committed to the advancement and preservation of humanity. If the Reapers are targeting us, trying to wipe us out, Cerberus will stop them. If we wait for politicians or the Alliance to act, no more human colonies will be left.
Okay, but bro, are you human? Because your eyes are crazy. Let's ask some other...
If this is a threat against humanity, you need to mobilize the Alliance.
They suffered substantial losses fighting Sovereign. They're rebuilding, still stretched too thin to waste resources verifying the Reaper threat. Blaming the abductions on mercs and pirates is easier and more convenient.
Alright,
You could have trained an entire army for what you spent to bring me back.
You're unique. Not just in ability or what you've experienced, but in what you represent. You stood for humanity at a key moment. You're more than a soldier. You're a symbol. And I don't know if the Reapers understand fear, but you killed one. They have to respect that.
If you're after the Reapers, just point me in the right direction.
Miranda was worried you'd be resistant. She's not usually wrong. I have a shuttle ready to take you to Freedom's Progress, the latest colony to be abducted. Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
Is this a volunteer job, or am I being volunteered?
You always have a choice, Shepard. If you don't find the evidence we're both looking for, we can part ways. But first, go to Freedom's Progress. Find any clues you can. Who's abducting the colonies? Do they have any connection to the Reapers? I brought you back. It's up to you to do the rest.
Level 3. I ranked up 3 times from just doing this tutorial. Customize gear. Ooh. we'll go no helmet for a little bit, but I'm sure eventually my beard, not beard, is going to upset me eventually. I like that one. Let's go with white accent. I like that. That's pretty dope. Let's go casual.
The elusive man is very impressed with you. I'm eager to see if you can live up to his expectations on this mission.
Get back. Yeah, I'm about to. So once I finish this tutorial, I'm gonna call the stream. Let's see. I was expecting Wukong to last longer. Not gonna lie.
Don't worry. We'll find out what happened to those colonists.
Well, at least you're confident. Let's hope it's not misplaced.
We have to work together here. Your attitude isn't helping anything.
I have the utmost respect for your abilities, Shepard. It's your motivations that concern me. I believe in what Cerberus stands for. Only time will tell if you prove to be an asset or a liability to our cause.
Alright, Miranda. Sounds like you're in the books too much. Maybe you and I need to go and grab some grub.
What can you tell me about this colony we're going to?
Freedom's Progress? It's a typical human settlement in the Terminus systems. They had a small military force for protection supplemented by mechs and security drones. Average in almost every way, really. Completely unremarkable. Until the disappearance.
Any thoughts on what we might run into there?
A lot of empty buildings and one giant mystery.
Tell me a little about yourself.
Worried about my qualifications? I can crush a mech with my biotics or shoot its head off at 100 yards. Take your pick.
Okay.
I was trying to get to know you as a human being.
I'm not looking for a friend, Shepard. Stay focused on the mission.
I'll crack that. I'll crack that armor.
Did you and Jacob serve together in the Alliance?
No. The elusive man recognized my potential and recruited me at a young age.
How old were you?
Old enough to know this is what I wanted.
It's obvious you're not interested in talking.
We've got an assignment. We can talk about it or we can do it.
Where's Jacob? Wait. Can I go in here? Nope. Jacob. There he is. Jacob!
I'm glad the elusive man convinced you to join us, Commander.
I just agreed to work with him. I still don't trust him.
Do you trust me, Commander?
I haven't made up my mind about you yet.
At least you're giving me a chance. Most Alliance soldiers hate Cerberus on principle.
You said you served in the Alliance?
5 years in total. Stationed all over the galaxy. Even spent a couple of years as a Corsair.
I've never heard of the Corsairs.
It was an Alliance initiative. They hired independent starship captains and used them for missions that fell outside official Alliance jurisdiction. Technically, we weren't part of the Alliance. If we ever got caught, they could disavow any knowledge of us. We were supposed to be free from restrictions and rules. But There was still enough red tape to sink a cruiser. I finally just gave up.
Why did you join Cerberus?
I guess I just got tired of never making a difference. So much of what we did in the Alliance seemed pointless. I thought things would change after the attack on the Citadel. Humanity was finally invited to join the Council, but nothing changed. Politics, bureaucracy, same bullshit, different leaders. Cerberus is different. When colonies go missing, we don't commission a team to write a report to figure out what the hell to do about it. We just go and find out.
Okay.
That's all for now.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we're gonna aim to be more Paragon than Renegade, because I feel like even if I try to be a Renegade, I'm gonna start feeling bad for some of the option choices, and then I'm just gonna end up choosing Paragon anyways once I'm at a certain point, and so it's better for me just to do that. Yeah. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and end the stream. We're hour and 15 minutes in. That was a nice little intro. If you guys are interested, we're going to be streaming this regularly now until we finish it. But yeah, tonight we finished Black Myth Wukong. Now we're starting Mass Effect 2. We're going to play it all the way to the end. And then once we roll credits, we will talk to Roby, see if he's ready to start Elden Ring. See if I'm ready to start Elden Ring too, because I just finished 2 Souls-likes back to back. And I'm not too much in a rush to get into a big game like Elden Ring, but I still want to play it. Don't get me wrong. But we might do this. Well, we are gonna do this. We're gonna play all the way to the end, roll credits, and then we'll probably play some like one-off games here and there, just like Power Wash Simulator, or there's a game I have called Blueprints, which is a puzzle game. So we might do that just to kind of change it up. I don't always like to play a game that's like making me fully lock into every little detail of the combat. It's fun, don't get me wrong, but sometimes I just want to hop on stream and just have a relaxing playthrough while I just can focus like 60% on the chat. So, but yeah, anyways, thank you guys again. Have a good night or good morning, whatever time you're watching this. And we will be back on stream tomorrow night for more Mass Effect 2. And yeah, hopefully you guys like it. If not, I mean, I enjoy it, so I'm sorry. But yeah, just give it a chance. And yeah, after we finish Mass Effect 2, I will try to figure out a schedule to do Mass Effect 3, because I want to do the trilogy. Like, regardless if we get the views for Mass Effect 2 or not, I'm playing through this and I'm playing Mass Effect 3. Mass Effect 3 probably won't come until after Elden Ring, but yeah. Alright, guys. Have a good one, and thank you.